Hello, everyone. I'm going to talk about something which I feel is important, and a lot of people ignore it. That is your potentials. Don't ignore your potentials. When I say potentials, every human being, we have what we are good at. Automatically, there's something somebody is good at, but sometimes we ignore them. And those things that you are good at, if you work on it, you develop yourself in it, you will see that you have a very bright future with that. The sky will be your limit. But we Africans, most of the time, we have some potentials, but due to your environment, family, friends, colleagues, your school, all of that can influence your potentials that you cannot develop on it, or they will just put you off it. Yes, when you say potentials, first you have to be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else, because the potentials you have is different from what somebody else have. Somebody might have a different calling, a different thing altogether, and you try to imitate that person, then you will never succeed. Like, naturally, there are some people, they are very good in talking, in communicating. It's just something that is in them. They can talk well, they can communicate very well. So if, like that person, if maybe their parents or their teachers, they know, or you yourself, you recognize that, I'm good in this, you develop on it, you can be a very good person in communicating, in mass communication, in maybe holding a seminar, conference, debating, doing some kind of motivational speaker. Yes, there are people like that. But there are some people, they are not good in that. So you don't force yourself. And one thing I know is, there's age that you will get to, then you really start developing on your potentials. Because sometimes when you are growing up, those potentials, due to environmental influence, family, school, friends, colleagues, you cannot develop on your potentials. But when you get to a certain age, then you develop on it. So that is there. There are some people, they just know how to sew to become a fashion designer. They sit down like this, they just start drawing, they come out with a very beautiful dress, or for men, for women. When you have that kind of potentials, forget about, maybe you want to be, some people, their parents or their family, they want them to be a doctor, and that is not where they are. So when you recognize your potentials, you develop on it, you become something on that thing in future. Because most time, we black people, we ignore our potentials. We become somebody that we are not, just because of the societal influence on you, or on what you want to be. Most time you see, oh, B is doing that, then you want to copy. If A is doing one thing and he or she is succeeding, it doesn't mean you have to do it. Maybe you do it, you will not succeed. So it's not something that you force yourself into. That is the problem a lot of us have. And our parents also, they don't recognize that, oh, this child, this is what he or she is good at, and let them try to encourage the child. No, oh, I want you to be this, I want you to be that. No. So that is why I say age also will help, because when you get to a certain age, then you can definitely sort it out yourself and say, yes, this is what I'm good at. There are some people, they are very good in making jokes, they are very funny, which can make you be a very good comedian, but you don't develop on it. There are some people, they are very good dancers. Yes, you can also become a very good dancer when you develop on it. And like that dancing, when you are a good dancer and you start, hey, your, especially African parents, to be dancing, hey, they will not accept you. to be a dancer. What? Some people also, they are very good in hairdressing. Some people, especially Africans, they feel that, oh, being a hairdresser or you are sewing clothes, that is a very low profession. Not now. When you develop on it, the sky is your limit. Carpentry, a lot of things that one can do, but we just ignore them. We want to copy what we are not, which has really made lots of people to stay where they are today because they have ignored their potentials. Yes, when you have a potential and you recognize it and you develop on it, come on, you can really be something in future. Yes, one thing is that you have to know your likes and dislikes. Be honest of what you like, of what you want to be. It is very important. We know that, oh, this is what we are good at, but we don't develop on it. Sometimes also it's not the fault of some people because they have some potentials. It might require finance, and when there is no financial support for you to develop on it, it's also a problem. So I can understand, but it is very important for you to recognize your potentials and develop on it, because a lot of people, they know their potentials but they ignore it. No, don't ignore your potentials. If you know your potentials, develop on it. And parents, we should always be watching out for the potentials of our children and encourage them to develop on it. Stop making your children to be what they cannot be, because we parents, we contribute a lot. We African parents, what we want our children to be, that is what we want. We always force them. Oh, I want you to become a lawyer. Oh, I want you to become a lawyer. Oh, I want you to become this or that. No, you just study your child. That potentials you see in that child, help him or her to develop on it. Encourage him or her to develop on it. Yes, it will really make a way for the child. And as even when you are a grown-up, as soon as you get to a certain age, you recognize that, yes, this is what I'm good at, and you love it. That is very important. That thing that you are good at, you love it. You see that when you are doing it, you do it with love, and automatically the thing just come. Then people will be asking, how do you do this? You that is even doing it, you don't know how it comes, because it is something that is in you. You only develop on it, you build on it, and it becomes a very successful thing in your life. So we should try to recognize our potentials and work on them. Let's not copy people. Be yourself. That is very important. Don't copy people. Be yourself. Don't compare yourself with anybody. Be yourself. Follow what you know. Follow your dreams. It is important to follow your dreams and what you know, and it will lead you to a very bright future. So that is just all I will have to say, and I know a lot of people will gain something from this. So subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow my page. Please share my videos. Share to your friends, families, colleagues, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. You are with Pure West with Rich. Bye.